Did you know the Notting Hill Carnival was at risk of being cancelled?
Had £1 million funding recently.
So it was at the risk of being not going ahead, and then 4 bodies stepped in. So City Hall, which is the mayor's office, the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, and then City of Westminster. There was one more, but I can't remember it. So they basically donated £1 million.
So why wasn't it going to go ahead, Mr. Rain?
Because they didn't have the funding. That £1 million was needed for whatever it's needed for.
I think it was policing.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It was not going to.
It was needed.
It was needed. Now, the fact of the matter is, like, how many people go to Carnival over 2 days?
2 million.
2 million. Can everyone that goes to Carnival give £1?
Yeah, but now you're going into the realms of them wanting to finance the whole thing for us.
Right. So you've got the issue of not financing it
and it not going ahead.
Right. What do? So the point I'm making is that I'm not saying they should be charging for Carnival.
What, GoFundMe for Carnival?
But there should be something like that.
The problem is going to be if you go into the realms of charging per se for Carnival, then you're not going to get 2 million people.
Do you know what? You're wrong there, because in other countries, they do charge you. This
do
country,
they get 2 million people at those carnivals?
They do.
Rio would, but
do you know what I mean?
But I'm not saying charging. We as a people that want Carnival,
The producer nearly had a heart attack. Go on.
We as the people that want Carnival and don't want it to stop could easily give £1. You know what I mean?
100%.
And then that funding would keep it going. Now we run the risk of the police saying, right, you lot pay I don't know, £20 per officer to go to Carnival. Right, next year we're going to charge you £30. That is how they will stop Carnival. Yes. Because they will put up the pricing of policing. That £1 million becomes 1.5 million, and there's no funding for it.
So, listen. Only because this is politics.
Of course,
it's all because of politics.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't remember the year. So please excuse me. There were years Notting Hill Carnival was sponsored by Virgin.
Yep.
It was sponsored by Pepsi. It was sponsored by. I'm trying to remember. There was another big company that sponsored Carnival. Saying, for example, give me a brand.
Coca-Cola.
Nike, Notting Hill Carnival. Do you not think Nike are going to turn around and slap that 1 million, 2 million, 3 million and say, look, hold that, we'll sponsor the whole event, call it the Nike Notting Hill Carnival.
Every float has to have a Nike swoosh on it.
Every float has a swoosh on it.
They used to do something,
So
New Year's Eve, they used to have, it was sponsored by Foster's, it was the free travel was sponsored by certain companies. When it was free travel,
So therefore, through the politics, there's reasons why the Notting Hill Carnival ain't sponsored by X. There are big international companies from the Caribbean, from Africa, from the US,
that will buy
from
Carnival.
Canada, that will turn around and say, what funding?
Yeah.
1 second.
Let's have the Carnival.
You're going to get 2 million people watching my brand.
Yeah.
On every float, every T-shirt, every banner, every billboard that's in the area. 1 second. Just put my thing everywhere for all of the press and all of everything else. There'll be no problem. You don't hear any of these other events saying that we can't afford it. You don't hear Glastonbury saying we can't afford it or whatever else. Now, when you say we have to charge for Carnival, I do believe...
I didn't say charge for Carnival.
No, but to generate income for Carnival. I do believe there are ways that we can cleverly introduce external
funding,
capital processes to generate income for Notting Hill Carnival, which I'm definitely down for if you need more money for policing, because we know how our people act sometimes. Yeah. That's fine.
Not
however,
people, just not our people, but people.
How people act, a lot of our people, but how people act, I'll agree. But I also think just on the top level is we don't have many opportunities to celebrate us as a people.
Yep.
So whatever we need to do to protect that, let's find a way to do that.
Keeping that. Okay.
You know what the thing is? You're absolutely amen. The problem I have is they're making this, they're focusing on the left side, so nobody thinks about the right. How much money, and I don't have the figures, does Carnival actually generate the UK?
I was going to say that afterwards.
The figures are ridiculous. We're not talking 100 grand. Do you know what I mean? We're talking millions and hundreds of millions. Yeah,
396 million pounds.
But
for London's economy.
But you need, what was it? 1 million to get that. Come on, man.
So, someone
There
just,
was
just
no
chuck,
way-
just chuck the million in off
The
there.
maths are not mathsing as
There's
much
no
as
way Carnival's been cancelled.
So just
No.
just
No,
very
no,
quickly.
no,
What rumours was going around?
I wouldn't say that.
As far
No,
as-
no, no,
as
no,
far
no.
as- in my opinion, in my
Glad you
opinion,
said it's your opinion.
yeah, I'm clarifying that.
This is not the MT podcast.
In
it's
my
opinion.
opinion, there was no way Carnival was not going ahead because even the boroughs that are directly affected by it, so Royal Borough of Chelsea, North West
Westminster.
and
Fulham and
how many
Hammersmith.
others?
City of London, City of London.
Hammersmith, I think it is, or Brent, or whatever it is.
All the neighbouring boroughs
There's
benefit.
no
basically.
way that they was going to let that income go, which is why Royal Borough Council found the money to help.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not their call. And you're right in the sense of it wouldn't have. But I don't think their aim was to cancel it. I think their aim was to say, we have a problem.
Right.
So let's manage the problem out. And by doing that, see, Rain's on my page here. Let's put it in Hyde Park.
Hyde Park, right.
Where we can charge you at the door and then we can get that money to do it. And then it's not a problem no more.
But
So
it
this is
generates
just
less money,
an
though.
early warning of things to come. This is a cascade prediction. Within the next 5 years, Notting Hill Carnival will be in Hyde Park.
They keep saying that for year, but putting it in Hyde Park will make it make less money, in my opinion.
No,
because
it funnels
and
the
let me-
money.
yeah, because the reason why I say less money is because now it's only one council, it's a smaller area, and there can't be as much vendors and shops, and because that's why it makes so much
But the
money.
council
Let me
don't make
finish.
that money.
Let me finish. Right, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, in that area, the reason why that area makes so much money, that's why the carnival generates so much money, because there's so many shops that are actually building, so they make money by the footfall. Then there's all the vendors that come in, etc., etc.
Hotels.
Hotels, X, Y, Z, blah blah blah. If it's in Hyde Park, it's not like that. There's no shop, there's no buildings that are going to be involved in getting money. There's so many things that like fall by the wayside.
But Ray's right.
But the
that's
council
funny.
would make more money. Because that's what you have to understand.
but then it's only one council.
Listen. It doesn't matter. Sorry, Rain. It's not about the fact of it's one council. More of that funding will go to, it doesn't matter if it's one council, two councils, more of that funding will go to the council, to the government's pot. So to give you an example, if you have a pitch in Hyde Park, I guarantee you over the 2 days, they're going to charge you in excess of $2,000.
Right.
That $2,000 is going directly to the council. It doesn't matter what borough it is, it's going to the council. So, borough, thank you. It doesn't matter. That fund is going, whereas now people are propping up the little table and whatnot and selling their little drinks, £2, £3 here. The council's not seeing that money. Whereas people are opening up their front gardens and selling.
I'd say there's so
Toilets
much
and-
more
They're not
to
seeing
it.
that kind of money.
It brings, I mean,
But the
outside of
council are not benefiting.
All right, but it does, because you know what you're not also seeing? Some people, and me and Citrus who work in the moving industry, some people move to that area for that reason. Do you know what I mean? They'll move there to sort of say, well, look, you know what, I'm just going to open my doors and let people use the toilet.
Or they
And-
move there to then try to cancel it because they don't want to hear the steel band.
And there's people that move out of the borough who don't want it. So look, at the end of the day, they want the money to come directly to them. If they can cut out all the middlemen and all the people that are involved, that's what they want to do.
They can't.
Yeah.